Peace, caller. This is Mr. Holipsism.
Oh, well, Mr. Holster, what's going on? I should have known.
How you doing, sir?
What's your rant, man? What's on your mind, brother?
I got a rant on this whole citizenship birther thing. This dude, Slim Jim, just in the chat room, just blew his own self up.
Oh, he always does.
He just blew himself up. He said that Mitt Romney's father was vetted right out of the running because he was born in the territory of Arizona before it was a state. Now, I wonder, does he realize what he just said right there?
Right.
He just showed that the state is not a territory. Because if Arizona, what was Arizona before they called it Arizona? If you're talking about the same physical place, what was it before it was a state?
We don't understand. The law is if you were born on the United States or any United States territory, you are a citizen of the United States by naturalization.
No, but I'm going to accept. But Carla, I'm not even going to argue his. I'm going to defeat his argument using his logic. He says that the state, it was called Arizona. Before it was Arizona, he was disqualified because he was in the so-called state before it was a state, which makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
So if you're just showing that the state is a political concept, then that blows your whole birther argument out of the water.
Right. And not only that, if they believe that, then why didn't they talk about John McCain? John McCain was born on a base in Panama. You know,
right.
That wasn't not the United States. Would anybody say anything about that? Of course not. Do you even know who George Bush was born, or when George Bush the first was born? Do we even know where Ronald Reagan was born? Bill Clinton was probably born in Arkansas, I guess that. But for the most part, do you even know where Richard Nixon was born? Why is it that the only president that this was even an issue for is Barack Obama?
Yeah. I'm just amazed. Are any of these clowns on the line?
No, I got Malcolm on the line. Do you want to speak to him?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, put him on.
All right. Let's see what Malcolm has to say. Malcolm, you're on.
What I'm saying is, I do think that there would be a movement against John McCain if he wasn't born here.
Oh, get the heck out of here. Well, he wasn't. He was born in Panama.
He was born on a military base off the coast of Panama. Yes, that makes him eligible to be.
That is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard of in my life.
Yeah, well, it may be ridiculous to you.
That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard of in my life.
U.S. federal law, he's a naturalized citizen.
That is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life.
So
and I'll tell you why it's idiotic.
Why?
So in other words, he could have been in China, on a base in China, and that would have made him an American citizen. But you got somebody born in Hawaii, and they're not an American citizen.
There's no proof he was born there.
Yes, there is. They just released it, idiot.
No, they didn't. Now, a certificate of live birth isn't a real birth certificate, idiot.
Oh my God! So what more proof is needed to get you idiots to accept the fact that this guy's a U.S. citizen?
When he shows his real fucking birth certificate, that's the proof.
You can curse all you want to. It don't make you not be an idiot, because that's exactly what you are.
Yeah, Malcolm, you got to mute him, man. You can't curse Malcolm. You can't do that, bro.
He's cursing because he's exposed as an idiot. Exposed as a clown.
Yeah, he's exposed himself. And not only that, Brother Holston, it's like this. How do we know? Somebody could, now, the left wing don't do this, right? But the same thing can be made about John McCain. How do we know that his parents were vacationing in Colombia at the time, and he was giving birth in Colombia, and they just wrote it up as on the naval base, you know? That could have been a case, you know. That could have been anything.
But you know what, Carla? Just think about the concept, though. These guys, they run with this concept of the state. And, you know, I understand the whole political and legal terminology and all this stuff. That's why it's so laughable. You can be born in a base in China, and that makes you more legitimate than somebody that was born here on American soil.
Yeah, it just utterly.
And you're making a territorial argument.
Yeah,
that makes absolutely no sense.
The whole thing is this: they basically want to discredit his president. And you know what they said? You know how they said this all started? This all started when his grandmother. They probably missed his grandmother in Kenya said, "Oh, we remember when Barry was born." Whatever. Like it was a misquote. You know, his grandmother never said that he was born in Kenya. And remember, we forget the time that they were saying that he was actually born in Kenya. You know, he was
well,
born in Kenya.
maybe according to these idiots, he was born on a base in Kenya.
Yeah, he was born in Kenya. You know, there was no bases, you know?
Think about it. If he was born in a base, maybe if he was born 10 feet from the base in Kenya, then he wouldn't be a citizen. But if he was born in a base in Kenya, then he would be a citizen.
Yeah.
These guys are idiots, man.
Like I said, it never ceases to amaze me. And not only that, why is it that like when now they're gonna go after his college records, right? And American citizens talking about, yo, Colin, you know, I have definitive. See, I said, look, man, you need to stay off the internet a little bit. There's proof out there. His proof. American citizen has all the so-called proof. He always comes up with, you know.
Yo, Colin.
Yeah.
The brother, Black Awareness, and that name is hilarious to me. He says that Barack is African and should be arrested for fraud. So let me get this straight.
So
if he was born, let's say that his mom gave birth to him outside of the military base in Kenya, like 5 feet from the base. That makes him an African. Had she just been pushed forward just a little bit, like 5 feet inside of the doors of the base, then she would be an American.
That changes his whole nationality, man. You know?
Now I understand what when Malcolm made that statement. If a cat has kittens in the oven, does that make the kittens biscuits? These guys think that does. And I just want to make one more parting shot to the idiots who buy the concept that no matter where a military base is on the planet Earth, if you're born there, you're an American citizen. If the government passed a law making gravity illegal, would your black ass walk off the edge of a building? So there it is. There it is with that.
Like I said,